The horizon wept this morning. Not with rain, but with light. A slow, silent glow that crept across the dunes. As if the sky itself was healing. I stood between night and dawn. Between what was and what will be. And I felt the world breathe. They say the horizon never cries. But I have seen it. When the sun hides its face in clouds. When the sea sighs under the weight of memories. When even the wind grows still. And silence wears sorrow like a crown. The horizon does weep. But only those who listen with the heart can hear it. There are moments in life. When the world becomes too heavy for words. You stand in the middle of everything. And yet feel like you are nowhere. I have known that silence. Not the silence of peace. But the silence of reflection. When destiny pauses. And the soul begins to speak. The desert becomes your mirror. And in its reflection. You see not your face. But your faith. Every grain of sand whisper. Endure, Fazza. Even storms bow to the sunrise. Last night, the desert cried. Not from sadness. But from remembrance. It remembered every footprint that faded. Every soul that walked with hope. Every heart that broke and still believed. The wind carried their prayers. Their pain. Their patience. And I, a mere traveler. Listened. How strange, I thought. That even the lifeless sands. Remember the living. That even the horizon. Which never touches the earth. Still reflects the tears of mankind. They call me prince. A bearer of titles. A son of destiny. But before Allah. I am only a man. A servant who bends like the palm in the storm. The weight of a crown. Is not gold. It is responsibility. It is waking before dawn. To pray for hearts you may never meet. It is smiling for the world. While your soul quietly wrestles with silence. And yet. I am grateful. For even in the burden. There is beauty. Even in the ache. There is awakening. The horizon weeps, yes. But it weeps light, not despair. There are faces that never leave you. Even when time moves on. There are voices that echo. Long after they fall silent. Sometimes, when the evening wind blows. I hear my father's words. As if carried from another world. Fazza, do not chase what fades. For what is written for you. Will rise again with the dawn. And I remember. The horizon is not an ending. It is a promise of return. What disappears from the eye. Still lives in the heart of faith. Every tear teaches. Every heartbreak refines. Every loss purifies the soul. Until only truth remains. I have learned that pain. Is not the absence of peace. It is the doorway to it. If the horizon never cried. How would the dawn know how to comfort? If the heart never broke. How would it learn to love with purity? So I let my soul cry. Not out of weakness. But out of worship. For even tears are prayers. In the language of the sincere. As night returned. The horizon softened into silver. The stars appeared. Each one a reminder of mercy. Each one a reflection of hope. I closed my eyes and whispered. Oh.